Hey everybody, how you doing? NASCAR Xfinity B Open at Iowa Speedway. I'll be in the UPS Ford Mustang number 3 car today, starting 7th in the field of 17, and we're going to go 140 laps. Iowa Speedway in Newton, Iowa. Iowa Speedway is a 7/8 mile D oval, has 14-degree bankings in turns 1 and 2, 12-degree banking in turns 3 and 4, 10-degree banking on the front stretch, and 4-degree banking on the back stretch. All right, so you saw that right in the opening intro. This is the Xfinity B Open Series. I decided to do this for shits and giggles and going to do a live broadcast. When I came into this, I really hadn't looked into this, and I had no idea we're doing 140 laps. Wow. Okay, you get 3 sets of tires. I've been chatting with a guy. He says save a set for as long as you can for a late race yellow. I'll tell you, I got the setup from Gen X website. I'll leave a link in the video description to them. They provide setups for free, public setups. I am 3 seconds faster than the fixed series, and the car feels a lot better. Okay, 140 laps, long way to go. I am starting 7th, and I am in the number 3 car here. There was about 30 cars that showed up, so there's 2 splits here, and I'm assuming I'm in the second bottom split. I've done a couple of these long races in the past, and haven't done one in quite a while. We're here at Iowa, of course, my home track, if you will. So there's only 17 cars in this field. If I go to the back first immediately, just kind of ride around, you know, I'll see what happens here. Compared to the fixed series, this car feels a lot more stable and a lot less loose.
All right, you're ready to go. Like we talked about time and time again, 1 lap, 1 pit stop, 1 plug, 1 can of fuel, everything, 1 at a time, 1. That's all you got to do. We'll line up where we need to if everybody does their job and everybody's smart.
I'm going to make a prediction here that these races, this open series, might be a little bit cleaner than the fixed series. There doesn't seem to be near the heavy participation in this series. I'm pretty sure this time slot here probably has about 7 splits. There are only 2 here. So let's see how this all works out.
Do it. Right on. Oh man, race car's off. You ready? You ready? Green flag.
Oh, probably should have started off in second.
Outside. Still outside. Still there outside.
Ooh, there's another UPS car there, the number 8 car. That was a piss poor start. People want to pass, I'm going to let them pass.
31.8.
Okay, now there's a gap here. Once he gets by me, the 13 car. Now I slowed up a little bit more than I wanted. There was a bigger gap. We got a spinner. Paying attention to the rearview mirror and not the front windshield. Okay, he apparently stayed off the racing surface, did not bring out the caution.
9-3.
In 11th, just out of the top 10. Oh, a couple of them spun down there. Iowa really chews up the tires in the fixed series.
25.086. What I'm talking about, get after it.
Okay, not even really trying hard. Sitting here all by myself in 10th now. Save the tires, save the tires. Roll off the throttle, easy on the brake. Easy on the throttle. You know what time it is? Crank that knob to 11. Yeah, he's pushing hard. He's pushing hard. Okay, got him. Should be able to pull away. That puts me
25.3
into ninth. The Haviland car kind of went up high there. The leader is going to be hitting the back straight right about now. So I'm only a turn behind the leader. Set of turns behind the leader. Got just a little heavy on the throttle out of 4 there that time. Well, I tell you what, we're working lap 16 here. Pretty incredible. We've gone 16 laps with no caution, but you can see that everybody's pretty much strung out. And I believe that's because this is a open series. Everybody's got different setups. So, I could be facing something I've never experienced before, and that's a green flag pit stop. Boy, I'm going to lose some positions there, I'll tell you what. Oop, hit the wall. 0x, okay. The 16 is coming up big time behind me. I'm just kind of cruising behind the 14 here. Whoa! Okay, tires have gotten worn. I'm plowing like a big dog. We're not even 20 laps in. Okay, about ready to complete lap 20. This is pretty cool, actually, to be honest with you. This long of a green flag run. 140 laps. We got 3 sets of tires, 2 extras, plus the tires that are on the car. So at the bare minimum, you've got to go about 42, 43 laps to break up the race into 3 even chunks. So that means a minimum of 20 more laps before you get tires. But like I said, the one guy indicated he went till 70 laps before he pitted. And then always saved a set for a late race caution. Yeah, but look at that, look at that. Everybody's just all over the place with the throttle. Can't get the power to the ground. So, tell you what, David. See, look at that right there. I'm not going to put the pedal to the metal. Just go about 75, 90% throttle.
Still out there at the door. 26, 22, 8, 7, clear.
And then at the last second, I gave it all. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Now. There we go. That might be a strategy. 90%, 90%, 90%, 90%, 90%. Now. Yeah, he kind of crawled up on me there.
26.215.
I got in pretty good, but he had to back off. Easy, easy. Just accelerate through the tri-oval instead of hammering it.
26.054.
All right, in 8th, working lap 28. Yeah, don't give it full throttle until start finish line or about midway down the backstretch. That seems to be working pretty good. Increase, 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 full throttle. Okay, I just noticed on the relative board, leader in the red, he's coming up. He's about 4.5 seconds behind me. So he's just about lapped everybody here. As I am in the 8th position, he'll get the 16 first in the 9th position. So he's really clicking off some really good laps. Leader is now less than 2 seconds behind me. I believe that's him. Yep, in that yellow car behind the lime green car.
26.241.
Working lap 40. In 2 more laps, I could pit. And that would break it up into 3 even runs. But how much would that gain me? Okay, leader's right behind me. I should be able to carry this through the front straight, and then I'll move over. caution, guess what?
How about water pressure temperature right there?
I was just...
Screws up, guys. There's some screws laying right there. Get those screws up right in front of Tony. Close.
Oh my gosh, what?
Behind the 13.
Oh man. You saw me press the button telling the leader to go left. I was going to go high into turn 1. Guess what? The caution came out. I imagine that makes me the last car on the lead lap. Holy smokes. And I imagine everybody's going to come in and get tires. I just have that feeling. I have a map that you don't see. Looking to see if the leader is going to come on to pit road. He does. Everybody on the lead lap is peeling off to get tires.
Start looking for your sign. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Awesome stop. I am not going to get fuel. Showing 70 laps to go. I'm not going to get fuel this time. A little bit of extra repair.
Go, man, go, go, man, go, go, man, go. Team 1, you only have one pit of cog remaining. We got a bit of a stickler here in the pits, guys, so let's make a reminder of P's and Q's here.
Okay, I will need fuel before the race is over. It's showing me I can go 70 more laps. Yeah, I didn't get any fuel. I wanted to see what the car feels like as the fuel level gets lower and lower. And then the next time I come in for tires, and that's going to be in 70 laps. I have to do it within 70 laps. And then
line up behind the 5.
And then I'll get 4 tires and fuel, and I don't have the fuel check marked as for the amount. So what I'll do is have that up on the board during the pit stop, and then when I think I've got enough fuel, I will uncheck it, and then I should be able to go. Okay, somewhere along the line there, I wasn't paying attention. Well, I did pass the 13 car on pit road. I thought he was a lap down, and I was thinking to myself, you can't come down to pit road, but I passed him, and I got away with one there, I guess. Of course, we'd entered pit road, and as long as I'm not doing over the speed limit, I guess that's okay, right? So I'm in the 6th spot now. Going to be on the outside.
We are coming through the green. Hey, Tom, you ready?
Okay, they're going to be doing some battling up front because you got to get it when you can with these fresh tires. So I got to be ready for anything at any time. Could be accident avoidance time here before too long. Well, now the UPS car, he's taking the top spot away. Ooh,
25,
almost had somebody come across somebody's nose there. Not almost, they did. Okay, the car right behind me is a lapped car. Actually, the first two behind me are lapped cars, so I can give way to them with no problem whatsoever. Just be smooth and run your line. It'll be interesting to see what this strategy of not taking fuel will do.
25.228.
Did I screw up? Or am I going to get some better tire wear here on this run since I don't have the weight? Take a look at the fuel board real quick. 60 laps to go. We're working 55, so that'd be 110 laps. 30 to go. I wouldn't need that much fuel. And you know what? That'd be right about the time you'd want new tires. Okay, somebody's pitting in. He did not pit prior. He was probably hoping that caution would breed caution right there, the number 5 car. That puts me into 5th position. I tell you what, I kind of like this form of racing, to be honest with you.
25.438.
And I'm not sure, you know, the strength of field here and these guys here in this race, but at least so far, it appears that I'm doing a pretty good job with my tire management. Because I'll tell you, in the B Fixed series, literally 8 to 10 laps and the tires are junk if you're really pushing it. Okay, the car's starting to feel a little squirrely under power. Remember, we found that out, so I'm going to go back to my easy throttle input, and not until the car's straight and level and stable, giving it full gas on the back straight and the front straight. And it feels like I'm pushing a little bit more and turning a little bit harder. 6th place car is now just a half a second behind me after that last few laps with the lap car.
Let's give a rhythm. Long way to go here. 25.8.
And if he makes too much of a fuss, I'm going to let him by. Well, I don't know enough about this car to say whether or not I can tell any difference with no fuel in the tank versus a full load. I am dancing a little bit, but that is normal.
26.027.
We're coming up on 3rd place and 4th place here, kind of running them down. Well, we're working lap 77, so I believe he probably did. Oh, the 7 is just all over the place too. You can't lay down the throttle until halfway through the straights. That's what I'm trying to do here myself. Not quite, not quite. Car settles out, then give it all.
25.976.
By the way, I have a fuel gauge app that you're not seeing. I've got about 4.6 gallons left before I have to pit. And in a minute here or two, I'll bring up the fuel board. And it's showing me with 25 laps.
26.072.
Ooh, terrible, terrible entry. Big bump in turn 2. Okay, that lap car wants to make a move. Go ahead and go. Just don't take me out. Thank you. Okay. I might as well just leave my fuel board up. 25 laps to go. Okay, I'm in 6th. 7th place car, number 13. 2.5 seconds behind me. The leader's at the start-finish line right now, so I'm just about a half a lap back. A little over a half a lap back. I think the preferred line is kind of in the middle. Down low doesn't work, up high doesn't work. Kind of just try to stay in that middle lane. I don't know, I'm making this shit up as I go because I've never been here before. So far it seems to be working, eh? Bluffing my way through it. $17 laps to go and I have to pit. In 4th.
I can tell you the lap down.
Lap 87. We're on 87. Well, I don't know who this guy behind me is, but he just came up out of nowhere.
I can tell you the lap down. Clear, clear, clear. Inside, 26.
That's somebody with new tires.
Inside is clear.
He's a lap down, but he's got new tires, I bet. Hell yeah, look at that, man. It's like I had a boat anchor on it. Oh, we have one spinning. Have one spinning, I see it in the mirror. They're on the grass. Boy, a caution any time now would be just totally beneficial to me. Well, we're 45 minutes into this race. This has been a lot of fun. Strategy, tire management, fuel management. I like it. Yeah, that's the ticket there on the throttle. Not until you're halfway through the straightaways. Probably saves the rear end a little bit from all that juking around from left to right because you can't get the power to the ground.
26.314.
Okay, my meter, my gas gauge just went yellow. The one that you can't see. 2 gallons, holy smokes, I gotta pit next time around. Never done this, so Iowa's pretty easy to get in. Hopefully I don't loop it when I come in. Ooh, that was just about perfect. Tires and fuel.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Okay, I've got 62 laps of fuel.
Go, hard. Road speed. This is the cause. Make a move out to the wrist to the right.
Okay, this will be interesting here. Got about 46 laps to go.
57.372.
Working lap 95. I think I'm going to push it for about 5 laps. Wow, what a different car. Okay, it's showing me an 8. I see no white on the relative board. No position around me. The number 9th spot is 5, 8, 6 seconds behind me. I'm blowing him away. But that was it for my tires, though. We have a caution come out. I've got to stay out. So that's why I'm only going to push so hard. Leaders on pit road. Uh-oh, we had one up here in the wall. Working lap 99. Still showing me in 7th. Leader is mid-back straight right now.
25.187.
Oh no, it's showing me in 5th. I glanced down at the wrong. No, I'm in 7th.
25.287. Go line short, my man. Keep running your line.
And the 6th place car is 1.5 seconds behind me. That must be that blue car, the number 10 car. All right, now I'm in 5th.
25.329.
Yeah, the number 4 car that's in 6th place, he's coming up like gangbusters to me.
25.377.
I'm going to go back to tire conservation mode.
On the bottom side. Clear.
Get by me, Ford. Get by me. There you go.
25.
Working lap 104.
9.
I am in 6th position. Now the car behind me is in 3rd. So if he catches up to me, I can let him go. That's not a position. Okay, here's the 1 car up here. He's in 2nd spot. Okay, the leader has lapped everybody.
Outside.
Boy, he's just got an ill handling car.
Leader pit road.
Okay, I finally see the number 5 car on the relative board. He's 2.5 seconds ahead of me. And these cars, 2 cars behind me, they are a lap ahead of me. I am a lap down to them, that is.
Still inside, clear. Clear low.
Okay, you heard Chad call out with somebody pitting. I'm now in 5th.
26.
And now the 6th place car, I saw it for a second, he dropped off. He's over 6 seconds behind me. There it is, 6.8, almost 7 seconds.
Outside. Stop it. Still outside. 26, 21, 0, 1. Clear, 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 clear.
Crossing the stripe, going to be working lap 112. I don't see any white on the board.
25.
Okay, I've been out here long enough now to start my reduced throttle input.
25, 29, 5, 9.
Okay, the number 6 car that was 7 seconds behind me is now only 3 seconds behind me. He's been chewing up the track. That car that just pitted was not for position.
26.
6th position is really making time on me. And if he comes up, I'm not racing. And that'll probably happen here in turn 1. And if not this turn, then, yeah, see, I stepped out there.
25.858. Very nice job, man. Take care of yourself. Inside. Very low.
Okay, that'll put me back to 6th. Unless somebody else pitted and I remain in 5th next time we cross the stripe. Fourth place car is 1.2 seconds ahead of me.
25, 29.
Oh, that was the 7 car. Duh. Well, I'm still in 5th place. I wasn't paying attention to the leaderboard. The next car for position is 4.5 seconds behind me. That's the number 6 car in 6th place.
26, 21, 3, 6, 20 laps to go next time.
20 to go. I appear to be out here all by myself. And the very next car on the track behind me is a lapped car. I am still just 1 lap. Ooh, hit the wall. I'm looking at the damn... Well, there was my first 2X. But boy, I tell you what, the safety rating should have a pretty good bump with this many laps. Okay, so I'm still just a lap down. That brought the number 6 car in 6th spot up to 3 seconds behind me. Need to quit looking around, pay attention. There he is in the rearview mirror. I have chewed up my tires. I'll probably have to relinquish to him. Then the next car is 6.5 seconds behind me. The 13 car in 7th spot. So I should be able to hold him off, maybe, with as few laps as we got going here. 126, we're working lap 126. I think I'll try to step it up just a little bit here. See if I can hold off this car behind me for just another lap or two. Now that's not going to do it. That was kind of ugly. Probably had him wondering, what the hell are you doing? Go ahead and pass me. Yeah, it feels like I'm coming to a stop again here, especially in 3 and 4. Nobody in the rearview mirror.
26.088.
Working lap 129. 10 laps to go, next time by. Position behind me is 5.5 seconds behind me. I should come away, hopefully, knock on wood, 40 more corners, 6th place finish. Hey, that'll be pretty damn good here for my first outing on such a damn long race. We're working 1 hour and 2 minutes here right now. And one caution, by the way. Green flag pit stop. That was kind of cool. I probably didn't come in as hot as I could have on that pit stop, but at least I didn't speed and I stopped right in my box. Okay, still working about 6 seconds on the car behind me. Almost got in the wall. The leader is 9 seconds behind me. He's just smoking the whole field. I don't think he'll have the opportunity to lap me and put me a lap down. And by the way, as we look here on the board, he is on his own lap. Everybody else is at least 1 lap down. And there I am in the number 3 car, UPS Ford Mustang, hanging on to the 6th position. Still about 5.5 seconds ahead of the 7th position. Well, it's too bad I don't own more NASCAR tracks, because this would be a fun series to participate in regularly, but a lot of the tracks that they visit are pay tracks. In fact, most of them are. But I think Daytona's coming up here shortly. That'll be fun. Still, oh gosh, darn it, David, quit looking at the relative board. Okay, I still only have 2x. The 7th position, still 5 seconds behind me. The car is squirrely. My line is just taking me right in the wall. Okay, just for shits and giggles, my fuel gauge just went yellow again, which is telling me I had 10 laps to go. So the amount of fuel that I put in was just perfect to get me to the end. Oh, come on. What happened there? 7th is now 4 seconds behind me. Come on. Quit talking and looking at shit, David, and get these last few laps off. 4 more corners. Two more corners. First ever B Open Series, 140 laps at Iowa.
Check your flag.
Well, I kind of rubbed the wall a couple times, but I didn't spin. I didn't wreck anybody. I didn't get wrecked by anybody. Damn, that was a fun little experience there. Green flag pit stop, first ever. 1 caution. Car 17 won, 7 came in second, and that 1 car came in third. Number 1 car came in third.
Guys.
And we're at 1 hour and 8 minutes. All right, post-race analysis. We had 1 caution on lap 42. So we went 42 laps, had a caution. We restarted on lap 48, and then we went green to the finish. That was 92 green flag laps to the finish. My personal record was 63 consecutive green flag laps, and that was in the street stock at Martinsville, of all places. I started in 7th. I finished 6th. The leader lapped everybody. I have some damage, as you see here, on the old UPS Ford Mustang. And just a quick note, for some reason or other, this race does not show up in my results. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's not an official series or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, I'll tell you what, I had a blast with this race, as you can tell as I was running it. Strategy came into play. Everybody played really nice. I mean, there was a whole lot of beating and banging. And again, I think that's because this is an open series versus a fixed series. And it's, everybody had a different setup. We weren't running all the same stuff. Just like in the real life, after a few laps, the field had strung out, then you race the track. You don't race everybody else. Man, I love this. I tell you what, I'm going to do this again more. Probably the next one won't be until Daytona, that I see is at the end of the month. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride, and we'll see you next time.